Let's get this straight. Your body is a message. Before you say a word, before anyone knows your name, your physique communicates who you are. And the truth is, the world treats you differently when you walk with a body that commands respect. People take you more seriously. You're seen as more disciplined, competent, and powerful. That's not just an opinion, it's reality. But building that kind of body isn't just about lifting weights or eating chicken and rice. It's about forging a mindset that won't settle for average. It's about becoming the kind of man who respects himself enough to actually train hard, eat right, and live with intention day in and day out. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. 5 key principles that, if you stick to them, will transform not only your body, but the way that you respond to the world and the way that they respond to you. And if you're serious about this, if you're ready to be coached step by step, dial in your training, your mindset, and your discipline, then join my private coaching program. This isn't for the weak or the comfortable. It's for men who are ready to rise. Click the first link in the description down below and let's get into this. 1. Train with purpose, not just passion. If you want a body that earns respect, you can't train casually. You can't just go to the gym when it's convenient, hit a few random machines, and expect greatness. You need purpose. Every set, every rep, every training session needs to be locked into a larger vision. Ask yourself, why are you training? If the answer is just to look good, that's not strong enough. You need a deeper reason. You need to train like your identity depends on it. Your body is a reflection of your discipline, your work ethic, and your ability to commit to something difficult and stick with it. Respectable physiques don't come from motivation. They come from men who show up when it's hard, when they're tired, when their progress is slow. That's where the edge is built. You don't need to train like a bodybuilder per se, but you do need to train like a man on a mission. A man who lifts heavy, moves explosively, trains functionally, and develops real-world strength. Strength that protects, strength that commands attention without begging for it. So stop going through the motions. Get on a real program. Track your lifts, track your calories, push past your comfort zone, and get serious about progression. If your training isn't challenging you, it's not changing you. Train with purpose and people will notice. Eat like a man with standards. You can't train hard, lift heavy, and still look soft. There's no in between. And most men ruin their progress with sloppy eating habits. Not because they don't know what to do, but because they lack standards. You need to eat like a man who respects himself. That means no more pretending that fast food is convenient, when in reality it's just lazy. No more pretending that binging on the weekends is balance, when in reality it's just weakness. A body that commands respect is built in the kitchen just as much as the gym. High protein, whole food meals, strategic carb intake, hydration, sleep, supplementing wisely, not randomly. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You don't need to eat like a monk. You just need to eat like a man who's aiming for more than just average. Once your food is aligned with your goals, everything gets easier. Your training improves, your recovery gets better, your body fat drops, your discipline grows. And here's the kicker. Other men will even notice. Women will definitely notice. You start moving differently when you know you've earned the body that you walk around in. Set standards and stick to them. And stop negotiating with yourself over food. You're not a boy anymore. Start eating like a man with something to prove and something to protect. Build real strength, not just a beach body. If you want real respect, you need more than just aesthetics. You need power, functional strength, the kind that comes from mastering compound lifts, moving weight with authority, and being physically capable under pressure. It's easy to build a body that looks good under good lighting. It's harder and far more impressive to build a body that performs under real-world stress. That's what separates men who command respect from others who chase compliments. Here's the truth. Size without strength is useless. You don't need to look like a bodybuilder, but you should be able to move heavy weight with control. You should be explosive, agile, athletic. That's what people respect, even if they can't explain why. So focus on building a foundation of strength, deadlifts, squats, presses, and pulls. Master the basics before chasing isolation exercises or fancy machines. The strongest men keep it simple and effective. Your body should be an asset in every situation, whether you're defending yourself, helping someone move, or just showing up with confidence. Strength speaks before you ever even open your mouth. And if you don't know where to start, or you've been training for years without getting stronger, it's time to stop guessing and start building. Inside my private coaching program, we walk you through proven methods to build strength, size, and muscle with no fluff. It's built for men who want to earn real power. Click the first link in the description down below and check it out. Train for strength, move like a man. That's how you earn real respect and get real results in this world. Carry yourself like a man who's done the work. It's not just about your muscles, it's about how you carry them. A respected body doesn't slouch. It doesn't hide. It doesn't shrink when challenged. Posture matters. Composure matters. Eye contact, walk, grip. All of it says something about you before you speak. And I'm not saying that when it comes to gripping a man's hand, you need to try to break it, but you need to be firm. And men who've built their bodies with discipline don't need to fake confidence. They've earned it. It radiates in how they carry themselves. So take your posture seriously. Lift your chest, square your shoulders, and keep your head up. Move with intention. This doesn't mean being arrogant. It means being grounded. You've put in the work. You've earned the respect, and you no longer shrink to fit into weak environments. Men who walk with strength walk with quiet authority. You don't need to overcompensate when your body already speaks volumes. And guess what? People will treat you differently. Doors open, conversations shift. You command attention, not by force, but by presence earned through discipline. So don't just train your body, train everything about you. Walk in like a man who's done the hard work, because when you do, the world listens. Master your mind, or your body will follow it into mediocrity. At the end of the day, your body is a reflection of your mind. If you think soft, you'll train soft. If your self-talk is weak, your discipline will be weaker. That's why building a body that commands respect always starts with mental dominance. This isn't just about lifting weights. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't fold under pressure. The kind of man who doesn't skip workouts when he's tired. The kind of man who doesn't eat like a boy just because it's the weekend. Your thoughts determine your standards, and your standards build your body. That means that you need to feed your mind daily. Read, reflect, surround yourself with high-level men. Stay out of circles that encourage excuses and comfort. Because if your environment is soft, your mindset will be too. Your body is the byproduct. It shows the world whether or not you've mastered your internal world. Discipline, grit, consistency. Without these, your workouts are just motion without direction. The men who command respect, mentally and physically, are the ones who train both. They dominate themselves before they try to dominate anyone else. So stop thinking like an amateur. Start thinking like a warrior. Your body will follow. Build a body that commands respect from you first. This isn't about vanity. It's about discipline, strength, capability, and leadership. It's about showing the world without speaking that you're a man of action and conviction. If you want to look powerful, feel powerful, and live like a man who is built for more than comfort, start right now. And if you're ready to take that journey with guidance, structure, and a brotherhood of serious men, join my private coaching program today. We'll turn your discipline into results and your effort into respect. Click the first link in the description down below to join us. Train hard, eat like a man, think like a warrior, and carry yourself like someone who's earned it. I'll see you in the next one.